PBIS responsibility, a la Shmoop. Our buddy Dan here is the president of his school's Interact Club. As president, Dan's in charge of scheduling the monthly trip to volunteer at a local soup kitchen. He's supposed to send out a schedule, organize rides, buy the food, and collaborate with the soup kitchen. He's supposed to do that, but Dan's not used to being in charge of, well, anything. He figures someone else will take charge and everything will be just fine. Like, his mom always does his laundry, cleans his room. Yeah, like that kind of guy. That's how it's always worked in the past, so why not work now? Well, the day of the event rolls around and 3 out of 20 people show up. Hey, that's what happens when you forget to send out a schedule, bud. Dan thinks he can make do, though, and asks whose car they're taking. Strike two, Dano. Remember how you were supposed to organize rides? Yeah, it looks like you should have done that because no one here has a car. Well, Dan refuses to get discouraged. He rounds up his ragtag group and finds a bus to the soup kitchen. He gets there and strike three. He's forgotten to collaborate with the soup kitchen staff. They're not expecting him today and, well, they have other things on their agenda. They offer use of their kitchen, though, and your group decides to cook for whoever happens to be there. Bring on the food. Wow. Okay, yeah, strike four? Is that a thing? Well, Dan the man didn't buy any food. Sorry, guys. No soup for you. Yeah, remember that? Dan and his group head back, discouraged and disgruntled. Remember how everything always worked out in the past? Yeah, there's a reason for that Danny boy. It's called responsibility. Mom, you shouldn't have done all his laundry and cleared his dinner plates. All right. Well, when the next trip to the soup kitchen rolls around, Dan has planned. He's also somehow kept his position as president. Politics. He checked everyone's schedules and sent out a few reminders that the event was coming up. How hard is it to click send on that email? Yeah. He made sure he knew who had a car and would be willing to drive. He bought the food ahead of time. He communicated with the soup kitchen staff to make sure their clients knew about the event. And once there, he kept everyone's spirits up with his optimism and charm. This time around, the event's a success. Dan organized everything well and provided cheerful motivation and clear direction to his fellow club members. Nice. Looks like Dan's figured out responsibility. Responsible people can be trusted to get stuff done. Now that Dan's proven himself, his club has faith in him and trusts that he'll always be prepared to take care of business, and that's a pretty neat feeling. Almost as neat as soup for everyone. Soup.